Okay, so for those of you guys who've been keeping up with and watching some of my videos thus far, welcome back. And I think I have an interesting topic that I wanted to discuss and um, open up for people in general, really. I mean, obviously, just as most of my videos have been, is mostly based on my personal experiences to an extent. But for this one, I wanted to kind of try to generalize it a little bit more. And as much as I'm trying to keep myself focused on this video with the topic, the lights in my background, oh man, they're a little distracting for me as well. But they kind of help illustrate sort of the underlying idea of what I want to talk about. Um, and it's kind of originating from, I don't know, it's something I heard a lot growing up, through grade school, especially in high school, which for anyone who's gone through grade school or still going through grade school in some capacity, um, however, I hope not too young, of course, given that hopefully, you know, people aren't utilizing YouTube too early on in life. Just personal thought. Granted, in retrospect, um, you know, electronic devices weren't really a thing for me till like mid 2000s, so slightly different perspective for me. Um, but take of it what you will. But basically, uh, the emphasis is on being who you are and staying true to yourself, which in life is a very difficult and challenging um, goal to achieve. As nice and as uplifting as the intent and idea is, because through grade school, through life, you're always trying to discover and rediscover sometimes who you are as a person, individual, how you fit in society. What role does who you are play in the engagement with others? And as the lights in the background sort of indicate, is that's always changing, that's always developing, that's always maturing, adjusting, becoming something new. Whether it's fast paced with puberty, or calm with early adulthood and maturity and stuff. It's always something different. Um, and for me, there was this one phrase I heard a lot, from friends, associates, whatever the case would be, in high school, middle school, sometimes. Despite all the emotional and mental challenges that come with life, especially in grade school, as you're going through all these hormonal chemical changes and stuff, mood changes and everything, is this idea of, let's see, trying to remember what phrase it was that I was always told a lot. It was essentially a thing of, you are unique, you are your, it was a phrase a lot of friends of mine, or people I come in engage with in class, or occasionally be in high school especially, would say is, never change who you are, always be true to you. um, you know and as awesome as I thought that phrasing was, and as much as I appreciated it for sure at the time, given how much everyone's trying to, give you the impression of, oh, you should be like this, or you should be like that. Oh, this type of aspect of you is not, chill, or not what we prefer, or something like that. You're getting all these different messages about who, others think or believe, or, you know, idealize you to be. So I guess having that reminder from people sometimes to be like, hey, stay true to you, keep being you, be unique. It's great to have that reminder. sometimes, and I think I received that a few times in high school, which over time it kind of felt in a way like a little bit of a pressure. I mean, just to be honest, felt a little bit like unintended pressure in a way, but not, obviously that's not how it was intended, and I realized that it was not how it was intended, but it's just how my brain interpreted it really, because hearing that message, you start thinking like, oh wow, I am unique, I am different, I am this and that, and trying to consider that while also receiving messages from other pupils, other individuals of different other things, it can be hard to really um, emotionally and mentally digest that statement as goodwilling as it was or is, I suppose. But it's not an easy thing to take on. Um, but it is definitely well intentioned. Um, but it just makes me think about like how much everyone as individuals are always trying to find their place in the world, and whether it's a job or social group or um, I don't know, other possible options out there that I may not be thinking of. It's difficult to really establish who you are as a person, as an individual. Um, but being reminded and always seeking to feel what feels right to you, and it's always something that you feel in your gut. If it doesn't feel right, your body will tell you that. You'll get these like tingling feelings, which sometimes are good. When you're feeling you know I don't know, excited about something or nervous about something. That butterfly feeling can be good. It's useful. It's getting your body prepared for the action, the engagement. Keeping you on your toes, keeping your alert system on gear. Um, oh man, as much as I as much as I had a double entendre intention with the lights behind me, I hope for those that are viewing, the lights in the background are not too distracting, because they are a little bit distracting for me. Um, anyways, so um, I don't know. I thought the light effect would be interesting and fun, and create some good attention, but they may be a little distracting. So I apologize if that's the case. But it is kind of fun to sort of play around with that idea. Lights are always fun to play with sometimes. Um, but okay, screw it. Those lights are being a little too distracting for me. Let's see if I can find a better setting. Yeah, I think that's a little better, really calming setting for it. Okay, sorry. Um, Ignore that slight distraction. Um, so yeah, it can be a bit of a battle internally to try and stay true to who you are. Um, but it's a good thing to always strive for that. And yeah, like I was saying, your body will definitely give you signs if it's not right. You'll get may get that gut wrenching feeling, or just it just doesn't. You kind of figure it out in over time of like just what doesn't kind of feel right, fit right, or something. Um, but you figure it out, you work it out. Um, hmm. I don't know. I kind of feel like there was something else I wanted to say to talk about with this. Um, hmm. I think that's it.